So I'm moving on Friday in 3 días. Honestly, I've just been having a lot of feelings come up that I was not expecting. So this past week and weekend, I've been staying down in San Jose with my boyfriend. Things have been so amazing in our relationship together. He has been so grounded, so confident, so relaxed about this process, about us moving in together. Like, we're not gonna just be living the two of us alone. It will be with his current roommates. Like, it's another couple. I've noticed just like this season of life, where do I begin with this? Noticing different thoughts and feelings that are coming up related to my relationship with my family, with my parents, my relationship with this house that I grew up in and with this bedroom. I know this video is coming up new, so y'all haven't like seen my history here in this home, but I have been eager to leave since I was a teenager, since high school, since the end of high school. I wanted to leave this place vehemently because of the relationships that I had here, and I felt very stuck. And I'm also on this journey of discovering what my limiting beliefs are and how to release them, and I'm noticing where they show up in my everyday life, and I'm really noticing how fully those beliefs and the emotional attachment to those memories has been anchored into my body, and that has manifested itself as intense anxiety, tension, soreness, tightness, mostly just anxiety. But it's so interesting when you think that you're over certain memories or events that have happened, but then something little can just trigger everything to come back to you, and then you feel trapped in that headspace again of when you did feel powerless or you did feel like the world was ending. I'm just in a really reflective period of time about all that. Bringing it back. I've been wanting to move for at least 7 or 8 years, and thinking that I would have moved out years ago. And I did briefly when I transferred to university. And then, so I moved out August of 2019. Then March of 2020, not even 7 months later, COVID hits. Everything is shut down. I was having drama with roommates, a lot of tension, and trying to navigate my way at this new university, figuring out who the heck I am after having lost a friendship or two. And that same year, firstly, as a transfer student, you're going through all these changes that half the students around you, or maybe friends that you've had or known, have already gone through 2 or 3 years before. It was just like, it was a very confusing time. It was a very emotional time. My mom had had a heart attack as well, and that's a whole story in and of itself. But just, there was a lot of emotional things to process that was going on at that time, and I believe my body and my mind is remembering that a little bit. And so the idea of moving out again feels very scary. Not enough for me to not do it, obviously, but it's just uncomfortable how many memories are coming up right now. And maybe it also has to do with the energy of the collective. I think a lot of people right now have been feeling a little more depressed, or at least reclusive, or like it is cancer season. So now is the time to find that home, that sense of safety and comfort within ourselves and within the ones that we call family. And I've been really mindful of that this past month. To cut straight to the point, y'all, I've really been weepy. Like, I've had all this energy inside that just needs to be released, and it's wanting to release itself through crying, and I want to honor that. It's just very draining, and it's confusing, and it's frustrating because I don't want to feel sad and cry. Like this morning, I woke up feeling so happy, and I had been dreaming about moving, and I actually felt really good about moving, really inspired to like pack up my stuff and like reorganize things in the new place and like figure shit out. But I guess I'm also feeling nervous, like premature anxiety for once I'm in the new space and then I need to figure out how to organize things and like establish a home. There's just thoughts. As part of this moving series, I absolutely love moving videos, moving vlogs, the process of someone getting settled and organized in their new space. Like, it is some of my favorite content to watch, and I've been wanting to make my own for a while, and I've been waiting for the moment when like, when am I gonna move? When am I gonna be able to do this stuff? And the moment is like approaching, it's here, and now I'm like, oh my God, I'm still learning how to do YouTube and learning how to film content and like edit it in a timely fashion. Like, just putting all this extra pressure on myself that I don't need. I have mixed feelings about this. I feel like I need to honor this moment for what it is. It feels like a bigger step for me. It's like I'm treating this as officially moving out of my parents' home. I don't want to come back. That is what happened when I went away to university. Back then, I treated it as like, I get to finally move out, but because it's only like 2 years at university left, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. And then when COVID happened, it was before I had a plan. Like, COVID just changed it all, as it has for almost everyone. Things I'm nervous for about moving. I'm nervous for what I'm going to take with me from this bedroom. Like, I really want to take all my paintings, which this is pretty much, I do have some other artwork that can go on the walls, but I don't have them up because I don't know if fit in my room. I would love to take all of this artwork. I would love to take my mirror that is right over here. However, our new bedroom that my boyfriend and I are going to be sharing, it has mirrored closet doors. I'm not sure if they're 2 doors or 3 doors, but it is a pretty big closet. So like, we won't need this mirror in our bedroom necessarily. It can go into a different space, into the living space, but I think I'm a little nervous about sharing my stuff at the same time because I like to own things and keep them for a long time. I am less of someone who's like into the fast furniture fashion, the fast home trends. Like, to me, that's extremely wasteful, and I'd rather focus my energy on what piece of furniture, what design, what style is going to bring me the most joy when I live in this space. And maybe I'm someone who just is more consistent with their style and taste. I love my mirror. I love my nightstand. I love my artwork. I love my plants. I love my books, blankets, and pillows. I love the things that I have. And I know that with moving in with your partner, with someone else especially, it means compromising. It means I'm nervous about how, as a couple, we will navigate compromise on designing this space, which I really can't deal with until we're in the moment and figure it out from there. So I'm nervous about like the cleanliness of our apartment because the current one that they live in has been trashed. I don't want to live like that. I've made that clear before he even proposed living together. I'm aware of what I'm signing up for. I'm aware that I may walk into a situation that is a bit out of my control because it won't be just me living there or just my partner and I living there. I know it will be a temporary situation. My overthinking mind may be coming up with these reasons to feel anxious because it's a pattern. I've been taught to think that way. I've been taught to find things to be anxious about before a big event, even if it's not necessary. I'm so excited for our room because there are these huge windows. I'm so excited to have the big mirrors in our room, to just live in a space with people who are not going to be down my back about what I do every day, to have a bigger kitchen where I get to have my own groceries, my own meals that I cook every day, and like our own rules about the kitchen space. I'm so excited about that. To have the pool and the hot tub. Hey! I'm so excited to live with my partner. Like, I think I would love to do a separate video on like an update maybe later on about like living with your partner versus having time to live alone. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is a year later post-production and I'm already in another apartment. So be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell if you want to follow along with my first ever moving series and then my 2023 moving series. We're coming out a little off in the timeline, but that's okay. Like this video if you resonated with something that I shared today, and let me know in the comments with a house emoji if you are still kicking it at home, which is totally good, totally cool if that's where you're at on your journey. We support. But if you're already out on your own or you're moving out on your own now, comment the little arm muscle emoji because slay, to let me know that you're out there doing the thing. Dude, like no matter who you are, no matter where you are, moving is emotional. It's stressful, and stress is bound to trigger unexpected emotions. I'm really passionate about processing my emotions and practicing healthy systems and rituals which help serve me in regulating my emotions. So if this is something you are interested in, you're currently doing, or you are finding yourself aligning to in your journey of self-love, of self-growth, your healthy girl era, then you're definitely someone who I'm looking to connect with on this channel. So please subscribe, please join my little community and really go on this journey together, really embodying our highest selves, our desires, our manifestations. Let's change our lives. Because as humans, like as animals on this earth, the only natural inevitability for us is to evolve. Like our only job here is to evolve. Anyway, long-winded answer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.